about it and talking about it. And I was like, you know what, this is where I want to be. This is what I want people to be posting about. If they're posting about my content, it's about how inspiring what they heard was, how inspiring the guests that I have on were. So I think that for people who are really trying to start something new, if you look too deep into how many other people are doing it, you're going to get discouraged. Like even starting an Etsy or having an Etsy shop, for example, it's like people think that maybe making, I don't know, like planners or journals or something, the market's too saturated. But it's like if you stay consistent and work towards it, it's growing. Like we don't understand that like where it was before to where it is now, the extreme growth, and then where we are now to a couple years down the line, it's going crazy. And I think that like don't ever think that there's too many people where you want to be, because you could be that person that actually like gives somebody value or makes it, you know?
Yeah, no, 100%. I put a tweet out about this probably like 3 weeks ago because I've always kind of like felt that same thing and was fascinated with how many people just don't start because they think it's too saturated. And I don't know when I came to the realization, but whatever. I put the tweet out and I was like, you know, if before you say a market's too saturated, you could look at it that way, or you could look at it as this many people are are showing you that it's possible. So why can't you do it? Also,
For sure.
if anything, the numbers have just gone up and increased your odds that, look, that's how many people find this doable. So like take it as too saturated, or take it as you could learn from 100 million people that are exactly where you want to be and aren't sitting here saying it's too saturated. I'm not going to start. Nobody started at the same. Nobody got to start at zero. There's a very, very few minute people that got to be like, oh, I was the first podcaster. Nobody can even tell you who that is.
Right.
Like, I get kind of like, I like that you brought that up because it's something I've definitely like expanded on. And we have this whole system here of like just 1% is still better than zero.